This is the Variety Show 2024. I had seen on the Drudge Report that there was an incident with Tucker Carlson that he thinks he was attacked by a demon while he was sleeping, and there were claw marks on him. It was a story on the Drudge Report. I didn't really look at it that much, but he was connecting it to the firing of Tucker Carlson a year and a half ago in 23, when Tucker Carlson he was about to go on air and he got word that he was canceled, that Fox News was canceling him, and they wouldn't even let him say goodbye to his viewers, do one last show. They just took him off, and they wouldn't even let him go on live. And it was very mysterious and strange the way they fired Tucker Carlson. They never gave him an explanation for why, and it was just certain conspiracies or certain issues he was touching on that they didn't like him, how he was the subjects he was talking about, and but I think that Tucker Carlson is he's gone on to be hugely successful since he left Fox. He's I think he's the number one podcaster. With Joe Rogan is number two. He's not Tucker Carlson's actually number one. He's the biggest audience. So much like many people that used to work for Fox have started podcasts, it's amazing how many people have left Fox and become successful doing these podcasts, like Bill O'Reilly, like Glenn Beck, like Megyn Kelly. All had been with Fox News, with that network, and Fox News is lame. They're not much better than CNN. They're slightly better than CNN. Fox News, I think, is lame, and they've gotten worse. They've become more lame, and that's why they've had so many ex-employees that were with Fox that have gone on to be hugely successful. And Tucker Carlson is a great guy. I think he's a great guy. I think he's one of the better people in the news business. He's one of the better people, and I especially when he had the rare opportunity to go to the Kremlin and earlier this year and do the Vladimir Putin interview at the Kremlin. That was a great interview. I'd seen a lot of the interview. It was a great interview. So that's a rare thing that he got to do, is interview Vladimir Putin and go to Russia, and he's just gone on to be a big success, and that's why these internet podcasts have become so popular, and they've got a much bigger audience than the mainstream. And all of these people that have gone out of the mainstream news have gone on to be hugely successful doing these internet podcasts. And he also has the way he laughs is really a great laugh he's got. So and I also think Tucker Carlson has a future in politics if he wants it, because I've heard a lot of talk, his name mentioned for vice president and for president, and he could even make a run for president himself in the future, by that time, still being young. The next election in 2028, who knows if Tucker Carlson would even decide to run for the White House himself. So that's another thing to look for someone like Tucker Carlson, who is really one of my favorites, out there. There's just so few people to listen to. So this is the Variety Show 2024.